Hi, this is Anders from In Flames, and you are apparently watching IBTV.
Welcome to Hamburg, first of all. It's great to have you back here. It's been a long time. We always had to travel very far to see you.
I know.
To Berlin or Rock am Ring.
In our early days, we were always in Hamburg, but for some reason we haven't been here for a while.
Yeah, it's no special reason.
No, it's not part of. I mean, it's the agents or whoever, whoever booked the tours.
Yeah, you don't do the tour schedules.
Not really.
So how are you today?
I'm okay. Yeah. Really good, yeah.
And how's the current tour going so far?
It's been great. I mean, I think all the 5 bands have great response, and we're all doing really well. And I mean, we are really happy that we can be out there. There's such a competition these days with bands touring all over the place, and we still have lots of people coming to the show, so it's really, really good.
There was a quite heated discussion in one German forum between Ghost fans and In Flames fans, as they were convinced, the Ghost fans, that both bands don't really fit together.
I think they fit perfectly together.
Yeah?
We all.
Well, I don't know their music,
we all write great music, and that's what it is about. It's all about, you know, having a good time, and I don't want to play with bands that just sound exactly like us. And
of course.
And
so you choose the support bands?
Yeah. I mean, obviously we get supplied names once in a while, you know, here and there, but it's up to us. I mean, if we want to have them, of course, you know. And Ghost, it's a band I really wanted. I think they are amazing. So.
In 2004, my boyfriend and I saw you opening for Metallica in Bremen, and we noticed the sound from Flames was very poor.
Okay.
And as nowadays you are the main act.
But we don't limit our support.
But
no.
Is it up to the headliner?
Sure. I mean, obviously.
Okay, I don't know about it, so
yeah, I guess I
just want to know.
No, but we give them the full thing. Obviously, they don't have the full light rig that we have, but I think they have a pretty fair deal, and it looks good, you know.
Yeah, and they also adjusted the merchandise prices. I think sometimes the support bands have to sell.
Yeah, especially on like bigger tours, on arena tours. We've always had to adjust our prices to the headliners, you know.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
So congratulations to the big success of Sounds of a Playground Fading.
Oh, thank you.
Just got awarded for gold in Sweden.
Yeah.
Does it mean it sold 100,000?
Oh fuck no.
Because in Germany I think it's...
Yeah, but you're such a... you know, your country is so much bigger than ours. In Sweden you only have to sell 20,000, but it is, you know, it's quite hard these days to even sell 20,000 albums, so we're happy, you know, with the achievement. So.
And in Germany it also reached the pole position of the chart.
Yeah.
So did you expect to be that successful after all these changes you went through before the record came out?
What changes are you referring to?
Jesper's leave.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with the music. I mean,
no, that's true.
It's not like he's been the one that holding this band together. I mean, he's a good friend that we miss, but music-wise, I think we are, you know, as good as ever. And no, you don't expect to be number 1 or 2 or 3. I mean, I don't really. It's not what I have in mind when you write an album. So it's all a bonus, and it's alright. It's cool, you know.
Yeah, Mechanic at Work is 57 years old.
Okay.
He will be here today too.
Okay.
He loves the new record.
Oh, cool.
And do you think the new album brought you many new fans, especially as new and older and younger fans?
I think over the years we've achieved, or we have a new fan base, but that is really cool. With every new album there comes some new fans added, you know, and I think it's awesome that we can keep some of the ones that have been with us from the first days, and we have someone that heard us for the first time on this one, and everybody's welcome, you know. If you like what we're doing, welcome. If you don't, then, you know, don't listen. It's pretty simple.
So many of your fans still are eager to know about Jesper, so how is he doing at the moment, do you know?
I have no idea.
Okay, but you are still in contact with him?
We've, you know, he's a friend, but I had to leave the band because of a disease, so to speak, and this alcoholic problem.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's dealing with it somehow. I haven't talked to him in several months, so I don't really know what's going on. And it's a, you know, a certain situation, but it's also on a private matter. You know, it's not. The world doesn't need to know, to be honest. You know, he's dealing with it in the way that he wants to deal with it, and
Is the song "Fear's a Weakness" about Jesper?
No.
I had the impression because the lyrics would fit.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the way I write lyrics. You can adapt to whatever you want.
I think many fans think that.
Yeah.
Okay. Another change you went through is that you switched labels and are now signed to Century Media.
Yeah.
With whom you worked with in the past was Passenger already?
Yes.
So why did you decide to leave Nuclear Blast?
We've been with them for such a long time, and it was time just for a change, just shake up things a little bit, and just, you know, when you've been in a working relationship like that for many years, and at the very end you kind of run out of ideas, and we just had to change things up. And as you mentioned, I know the guys from Century and the ladies from Century Media for quite some time, and I know they're really good at what they're doing. So for us, it was not a hard choice, you know.
Do you think there can be another Passenger record sometime in the future? Or don't you work with them anymore?
I mean, me and Nicholas, we did an album, but we didn't like how it turned out, so we said, instead of releasing it, we throw it in the garbage can. You know, you should never release something that you're not 100% satisfied with. And if there's something in the future, you know, time will tell. I have no idea. Right now, I don't have time much apart from this band.
Okay, coming back to your record, the song "The Attic" is very particular. It reminds me of a Tom Waits song.
Yeah.
This one, what's he building in?
Yeah.
Did you have this song in mind?
Well, I've heard it several times, obviously, but no, I had this little ghost story that a different lyric from what I've used to write, and it couldn't be more words. It was these words, and with the album we kept the song order from the demos, and it was very important to us that it had a certain dynamic between each and every song, and therefore we needed a song like The Attic, and then these lyrics fitted perfectly, and we came up with like a spooky atmosphere to it. And sure, I mean, Tom Waits is great, so
it reminds me of his work. So the album title of your new record is very striking, and it leaves much space for interpretations. So the first thing that came to my mind was that it has something to do with child abuse. Just because of the title, or education of children in general, as they are sitting in front of their computers nowadays and don't go outside. But what is the real meaning of the title?
But then I killed all the thinking about what it is. No, but I mean, no, it has nothing to do with child abuse whatsoever.
That was before I read the lyrics, so...
Yeah, no, it's more a view upon the world that we're living in, and here in like the Western world, we just use and abuse everything until there's nothing more, and then we move on to the next thing, and then we use and abuse that one, and then continue like that. Like you know, we don't really think about coming generations, and we think this is the way we're gonna live forever, and we can, you know, live from nature all the time without, you know, and things will hit us back. And in the world, there's very few places still that's untouched by man, and there might be people living in these areas, and they've been living from the nature for a long time, and they think that that's the way they are gonna live forever, you know. And what happens if one day we get a sign saying, okay, now 2 years from now, 5 years from now, this all gonna end, you know? How will that change our way we behave towards each other, you know, on a personal level, and between nations and so on? Will we live to the fullest because we know we're gonna die, or will we actually start going back and try to fix things that we've messed up, so to speak, or I mean, how will we treat each other? So I used that as a source of inspiration, and then I wrote lyrics from that perspective.
I think it will definitely change, right? If you know you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
only
sure.
short period of time to live. So my favorite song of the new album is All For Me, and this song, as well as Liberation and some of the other songs, remind me of a situation from my childhood,
Okay.
where my parents at first told me that we are all going to die someday.
Oh, wow.
So did you have such, as you are a father,
Sure.
such thoughts while writing the lyrics?
Yeah,
of
sure,
the
sure.
song?
I mean,
Yeah.
as soon as you start having kids, you don't think.
They ask you about death already?
Sure, definitely. My daughter gone through a phase where she realized that me and her mother is not going to be there forever, and it's very, very hard to explain to a child that yeah, it's not the case. I'm not going to be there forever. But it's a phase that we all have to go through. But sure, I mean, when you get a kid, or a child, then you know you're vulnerable. You know, you cannot be a superhero anymore.
Absolutely.
And think like you're gonna, you can do whatever. So it's a life-changing moment, sure.
Is it true that you wrote the lyrics before the music was written?
No, well, yes and no. I usually done that in the past, and I had a bunch of lyrics with me, but they didn't fit the music at all. So after we done the music, I just wrote some stupid lyrics just to get a melody, and then I start writing real lyrics when I found out like a nice melody that fitted more towards the songs.
Yeah, because I think it's impossible to at first write all the lyrics.
Well, I've tried, and I've done it in the past,
Really?
to be honest, yeah. But with this one, it needed a change, and I think the result is better, and it's more melodic.
Okay, I read a review about Sounds of a Playground Fading, where the journalist compared Liberation with a Bon Jovi song.
Okay.
So what do you think about this comparison?
Yes. I think the journalist should quit his job.
I love Bon Jovi and I love Liberation.
Yeah, I have anything against Bon Jovi, but it's just, I don't think there's any resemblance whatsoever. I mean, it's
a little bit.
In what way?
I don't know, the melody or the refrain, the chorus.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's your choice, and then what you hear.
Well, I love
that's something I can't control. But I don't think we've ever had in our mind to write something that sounds like Bon Jovi. Right? We write music that we are very happy with. We write 100% in Flame songs all the time. And sometimes you might hear Tom Waits or you hear Bon Jovi or whatever, and that's not something that we can control. And I think it's cool that people don't have the same opinions. But if you're a journalist, you should probably know a little bit more, or quit your job.
Last month you released a video to the song Where the Dead Ships Dwell.
Yeah.
And dead ships are a symbol for changes in life. And so why did you choose the song as the second single, and what is the meaning of the video to it?
Why we choose the song, as I say, is I mean, we had a few songs up for choice, but I think that we let the record company decide if we think all the songs are great, so they can use whatever song. So to make it easy for everyone, they can decide. And the video is interpretation of Patrick of my lyrics that he used. With the lyrics, we were in the video and did a performance video, and with this one we didn't want or had time to be in the video.
Okay.
So we let him do his thing, and I think it drew.
So you didn't have any influences?
Not really. I mean, we had a saying.
I like the
he sends ideas back and forth, and we could say, it looks great. We actually had a whole different idea in the beginning, a script, but it didn't turn out great at all. So he went back to the drawing desk and started.
And the song was remixed by 3 different artists. Caspar, The Quemets, and Dawn of Ashes. So why did you decide to let the song remix?
Well, because it's a different take on a song. I mean, the original is always there, and we cannot write that song again. So then it's cool to see other people's interpretations of the songs. You know, it's for the fun of it. It's not something to be taken too serious. You know, it's not what we are gonna sound like next or anything. It's just a different take on the song. And we've done a lot of remixes for this album. We have stuff that we haven't released yet, so we're probably gonna do one for each and every song. In the end.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Why did you decide to get tattooed lately? Because many guys...
I didn't know what to. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't want to have any, you know.
But you wanted
to try. Yeah, but I wanted stuff, but I didn't know what I wanted, and now I know exactly what I want. So now it was time. I'm happy. I don't have any, you know, things that are just trendy at this moment. So I have stuff that means a lot to me. You know?
Yeah. It's just your arms, or?
Yes,
okay.
So far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think it's addicting?
Definitely,
yeah.
It is.
Me too.
Once you start it, then it's yeah, you want to get down pretty fast. But I have ideas for my arm and my back and so on. So yeah, we'll get there eventually.
Have you heard about this November thing?
What?
Where this Movember, where people grow their facial hair for charity?
Oh no.
No?
No. Well, we have something called mustache something for cancer. It's for cancer. Yeah.
But you don't do it because
this has nothing to do with any.
Many artists do it in November, so
I've had.
I think people can click their photos on.
Okay.
Every day there's a new picture, so
no.
And you can spend money for charity. So
okay, well, I guess that's a good cause.
Yeah.
No, I'm not part of it. No.
Okay. If this question is not too personal, why did you decide to cut your hair?
I was tired. I had long hair for a while, and I just got tired. You know.
Okay.
I had long hair for a very long time, and then I had dreads for many years, and I was just like, I don't want to have it anymore. I'm done.
Okay. We already saw you 2 times this year, one time in Berlin and the other time at Rock am Ring. Yeah. Why did you resign to use pyros at these shows?
Well,
or will you use them today?
We'll use some, yeah. But I mean, Rock am Ring we play in the middle of the day, as far as I know. So,
that's true, yeah.
So the pyro would not be that necessary.
And Berlin was
And Berlin was like just a small warm-up show to the bigger festivals.
Okay.
But I mean, we've used so much pyros in the past. It's like, how more can we? I mean, even if I put in tens and thousands of euros, you won't notice a difference, you know. So if we've come to you know, like a kind of a dead end where maybe we should use a little bit less for now, and for the bigger outdoor festivals when we play in the dark, we can use more.
Is it true that you skipped My Sweet Shadow as the final song?
Oh yes, it is.
My brother will be very disappointed.
I'm sorry, brother.
You won't play it?
Not today, no.
No, okay.
Well, we will play it again some time in the future, but not right now, no.
Will you play Liberation?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What bands are you currently listening to?
Power Room, a rock band from the US. I really like him. I listen to that, and I listen to singer-songwriters like Rob Crow, and you know, it's all kinds of music. I got a bunch of music yesterday from our friends at Central Media, so I'm going to listen through that stack of CDs. We'll see. And you know, I listen to some older stuff that I've had with me for a long time, and some new things that I just found out about.
What do you think about the modern metal music scene?
I don't think about it.
No?
Don't
you like any of the hip bands like Bring Me the Horizon?
I think I never really liked Bring Me up until this new album. I think that their latest album is really, really good.
Me too, yeah.
But because I never really understood the band before. But now I think they're doing great stuff. But you know, it's there's so many bands, and I can't keep track on all of them.
That's true.
And it doesn't really occupy my mind. But whenever I hear something, I can I give it a listen and so on. But no, I don't. It's yeah, whatever.
Could you imagine to write a biography at some point of your career, as many rock stars do it nowadays?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything interesting to read about, to be honest. So no, I don't think about that. But who knows, you know?
Do you like rock star biographies?
Some
at
of
all?
them.
Yeah?
Some of them.
Which one?
There's some Zeppelin stuff, and obviously the Dirt, you know.
Yeah, I like it too.
But it's really sad and depressing at times as well. And what else? I mean, yeah, I don't remember.
Okay. As Christmas is near, is there some kind of every year tradition in your family? What you do at Christmas?
Sit down, eat a lot of food, get fat and sleepy. You know, I have my parents over and stuff like that. You know, yeah, we cook tons of food, and then Santa come over and try to fool the kids that he exists.
Are you the Santa?
No. That is too obvious.
Yeah. What's next for In Flames after this tour?
Well, we continue up until the 9th of December, and then we home the 9th of December, and then we have a break over Christmas and New Year, and then we go to America again in beginning 10th, 11th of January. Start over there at 12th, I think, and then that is a tour that's going to continue for 2 months in America, Australia, and South Africa, and then we do a Scandinavian tour in April and May, and then we have a break, and then it's summer, and then summer festivals, and then after the summer we're gonna go out again and do other territories that we haven't done so far.
Oh, great!
So we have a whole next year,
yeah,
you know, planned pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time. It was an honor to meet you.